Hey Ashley, thank you for coming in today. First of all, I wanted to hand you your signed consent forms,
Thank
a
you.
copy. Oh, wait, this one. Here you go. And wanted to quickly go over the limits of confidentiality one more time. You are aware that everything stays between us. However, I do have a supervisor, and I will share information with her.
Okay.
Also, I have the right to warn and protect. So, if you want to hurt yourself or others, going to have to let someone know about that. Also, neglect or abuse of a child or a vulnerable adult. And if I'm court ordered as well, I will have to let the court know. And that's it. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay. So what brings you in today?
I mean, I want to apologize for having to reschedule several times, but I was able to make it today. Just my friends think that I need to talk to someone. They just think that I have a lot of problems going on and that I just really need some help.
I'd like to hear more about that.
I've been kind of in a slump for a while, and I can't remember the last time I've actually smiled or actually felt happy.
When did you first notice these episodes of sadness?
I've had them off and on, I would say, for the last few years. Just finalized a divorce 6 months ago, and initially I thought it would bring some relief, but it really hasn't.
And have you spoken with anyone other than myself?
The other times that I've had these issues of just feeling really down, I've spoken to people and I would go once or twice and then I would just stop going. So I don't think they were very helpful.
So you're saying that when you have spoken to other people, it has not been helpful?
Yeah, I just feel like some people just think you can snap out of it, and it's not something you can just easily get over. I mean, I can't really explain it, but I didn't feel very understood.
Okay. So have you been doing anything to cope with this issue?
I mean, every now and then I'll have, something to drink, and I don't think that's a problem. I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. My friends will get upset and they'll stop inviting me out to the bars or at night, anywhere that has alcohol because they don't like when I drink, but I mean, it helps me sleep at night. It helps me sleep and it helps me not, I just, I don't feel as, I don't feel the pain when I have a drink or two. So I mean, I think it helps me.
So your friends rather you not drink?
Probably, you could say that.
So on one hand, it makes you feel better, helps you sleep. But on the other hand, you have hangovers, or is anything
I mean,
negative about it?
I don't know. I mean, there was a few times I was late to work. I guess that's not a good thing, but I just think it was because I didn't hear my alarm clock. I don't think it was really because of the drinking.
So you don't think that drinking is something that is holding you back from work or social events, since sometimes they don't want to invite you?
I mean, I guess that's the reason why they don't invite me, because they don't want me to drink, but I mean, they don't understand what I'm going through. They don't understand what it feels like, and you know, I tried to take some antidepressants and they just didn't work, but for some reason the drinking, just every once in a while helps.
So the drinking helps you forget, and it helps you sleep at night.
It helps me sleep at night, and it just makes me feel better. It doesn't. It just makes me feel better. I don't have to think about everything as much.
Yes, you've got a point there. So do you do anything? What do you do on a regular day?
Um, well, I haven't been to work all week. I haven't really felt well enough to go into work, so I've kind of just stayed home most of the time.
What do you do when you're
Um, Most of the time I just stay in the bed. I just haven't felt really good. I haven't had a lot of energy, so I just try to sleep most of the day, hoping that I'll feel better enough to go to work.
So when you're sleeping, are you drinking um, in bed or?
If I can't fall asleep, if I need help falling asleep, then I will.
What do you drink usually?
Um, some wine, um, pretty much whatever I have in the kitchen. If there's beer left over, and I'll have some beer, some wine. If I go out, then I'll have like maybe a cocktail or a beer.
So how many glasses of wine do you think you consume in a day?
I mean, some days it's just like three, and then other days, if I have more trouble going to sleep, then I'll drink as much as I need to go to sleep. And because it's just me, I don't really know how much of the glass because I just drink from the bottle because it's just me. I'm not sharing it with anyone.
So there is no at times there's not an amount with glass because you drink from the bottle.
Right. I mean, I'm the only one drinking, so why, if I use a cup or a glass, I'm gonna have to just get up and wash it. So it's just easier.
So, yeah, that makes sense. So on one hand, you are drinking a lot, but on the other hand, you're missing work. How do you live alone, or who's gonna pay the rent if you miss work?
Well, I got some money with the divorce from my husband. He was the main breadwinner, but it's definitely something that I worry about sometimes. Um, Not really maybe being able to pay everything.
Okay. So your friends suggested that you come see a therapist.
Yeah, they just really think something's wrong, and I mean, I'm just sick of them stopping by the house and waking me up and trying to check on me, so I decided to just come in so they would leave me alone.
So I feel like that you made a very successful choice in coming in. And, I feel as if you want to make a change.
I mean, I guess eventually, I guess I could see that it'll probably cause a problem eventually. But right now, it's the only thing I know to do to cope. So I guess it could be, it might be a time to make a change. I guess.
So you're saying that um, you think it's time that you should make a change. You think it's the time to make a change. It's been going on for 6 months, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
So, are there any history about from your family with drinking, or have you binge drank before?
I've drinking a lot. I mean, in college. In college, I probably drank a lot. But it's college. It's what everybody does. But as far as family, I know my grandmother had a drinking problem,
Okay.
and because of it, my mom really drilled in our heads not to drink. But, you know, if you tell a kid not to do something, they're going to do it. So I don't think I'm as bad as my grandmother. She had a real problem.
Well, you showed a lot of strength coming in today and sharing your information with me. So to sum everything up, I want to say that it looks to me as if you've been down in the dumps, and since for the past 6 months, since your divorce, and you're using alcohol or you've tried other substances to try to escape reality, and you were sleeping a lot and missing work, and it seems to me as if you want to change, but at the same time you feel that it's going to be a long journey.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. It's probably for the best that I get some help.
Okay, well, I'm going to share this information with my supervisor, and we'll talk next week.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.